Ladies and gentlemen, your host for this evening, Christian Knight. Woo! Wow, everybody. Wow. Look. There's two people watching. Who knew that two people would be interested in this nonsense? All right. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the 2024 Night Awards. Woo! Tonight we honor the best in film from 2023, despite already being 3 months into 2024. You see, the Oscars has already happened, so why would this show be relevant at all? I could say because this show is better, but that's too boring of an answer. The Oscars are 3.5 hours long, with awards being sprinkled throughout. However, half of the Oscars are commercials, and the other half is Jimmy Kimmel hiding his secret romantic feelings for Donald Trump. The Night Awards are different, however. There are no commercials, and this show will be solely focused on giving out awards. There are a grand total of 42 films nominated in all 28 categories tonight, and they are a wonderful mix of genres, mediums, and filmmakers. All 10 Best Picture nominees from the 2024 Oscars are nominated for at least one award tonight. These include American Fiction, Anatomy of a Fall, Barbie, The Holdovers, Killers of the Flower Moon, Maestro, Oppenheimer, Past Lives, Poor Things, and The Zone of Interest. Poor Things is the most nominated film tonight with 12 nominations. It's about an adult woman who commits suicide and is brought back to life due to her baby's brain. From there, she embarks on a journey of self-discovery and lots of sex. Saltburn has one nomination for Best Cinematography, and it has become TikTok's favorite film from last year. Unfortunately, TikTok won't be around to obsess over Barry Keoghan slurping up bathwater for much longer due to Congress wanting to ban it. But hey, the Saltburn virus has been spreading with Murder on the Dance Floor being played everywhere, so maybe they can play that song to Congress and maybe they'll get infected and change their minds. But yeah, we'll just have to see it because Congress, their minds probably aren't changed that easily. This was the year of the worldwide phenomenon Barbenheimer. Woo! Barbie has 5 nominations and Oppenheimer has 10 nominations. One is about a plastic doll living in Barbie land, and the other is about the physicist who developed the atomic bomb. Both movies had universal appeal, and Barbie made over $1 billion and became the highest grossing film of 2023, while Oppenheimer made close to $960 million. I'm thankful that the Dune Part 2 popcorn bucket didn't exist back then because people probably would have been using them for other stuff whenever Margot Robbie, Ryan Gosling, Cillian Murphy, and Florence Pugh appeared on the screen because all of them are so damn hot. Margot Robbie is Margot Robbie, Ryan Gosling singing I'm Just Ken, and Cillian Murphy and Florence Pugh had sex twice. All right. The Super Mario Brothers movie made over $1 billion at the box office, yet it's not nominated for any awards tonight. The reason why is because the entire movie wasn't Jack Black Bowser singing Peaches, 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 I love you. Such a beautiful song, and it was sung by a beautiful man, so there's that. Peaches has more in common with I'm Just Ken than I thought. Both songs are about the male villain singing about their love for a female who doesn't love them in return. I can understand not loving Bowser, but Ken is Ken. Even straight men like myself know Ryan Gosling shouldn't be rejected by anyone, doll or not. All jokes aside, there are other aspects of these films to celebrate, like the amazing direction, performances, and writing. Writing may be the most important of them all because all of the brilliant writers nominated tonight would have been in danger of losing their jobs being taken by AI if they didn't make their voices heard last year. Same thing with the actors nominated tonight as well. These strikes impacted the film industry on so many levels, and they were able to come to a conclusion due to these phenomenal writers and actors making their voices heard. Another great thing about this year's movies is that they have the type of political messaging that I would not usually never mention. Barbie is about patriarchy and gender equality, but if it wasn't nominated, you wouldn't hear me talking about those things. Oppenheimer is about the dangers of nuclear weapons, but if it wasn't nominated, you wouldn't hear me talking about the dangers of nuclear weapons. May December is about an adult woman having an affair with a 7th grader, but you wouldn't hear me talking about the issue of grooming if this movie hadn't come out. The two exceptions are Killers of the Flower Moon and The Zone of Interest, which are both about genocide. Killers of the Flower Moon is about the Osage murders that occurred during the 1920s in Oklahoma, and The Zone of Interest is about the Holocaust, which occurred during World War II. Genocide is an impossible topic not to talk about, whether it is connected to a film or not, due to the ongoing genocide going on in Gaza. I would like to take this opportunity to call for an immediate and permanent ceasefire in Gaza to prevent more violence and to save more innocent lives. The Zone of Interest was horrifying, but it was also amazing and brilliantly directed by Jonathan Glazer, who's nominated tonight. Oppenheimer is an amazing film and features amazing writing and direction from Academy Award winner Christopher Nolan. Cillian Murphy and Robert Downey Jr. also won Academy Awards for their amazing performances as J. Robert Oppenheimer and Louis Strauss. Barbie is a great film with amazing production design and costumes and 2 great performances from Margot Robbie and Ryan Gosling. It also has I'm Just Ken, so there's a plus. Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse is up for 10 awards tonight compared to the 1 award it was up for at the Oscars. The Oscars saw the film was animated and PG, so it was clearly a kids' movie that didn't need to be recognized in any other category aside from animated feature, right? The Oscars definitely think so, but personally, animation is not just a genre for kids, but rather a medium for people of all ages. No, seriously, it is. Celine's Song is triple nominated tonight for Past Lives, an original screenplay, first-time director, and Best Director in general. Past Lives is also nominated for Best Actress for Greta Lee, Best Actor for Theo Yu, and Best Picture. Most overlooked movie from last year, The Iron Claw, has 9 nominations compared to its 0 Oscar nominations. It was such a devastating film with phenomenal performances, 2 of which are nominated tonight with Zac Efron and Lily James. The whole cast is nominated in Best Ensemble, and Sean Durkin is also nominated for writing and directing the film. Anyway, I think you guys are all tired of hearing me talk, so let's get to the awards. Are you ready? I'm sorry, I think I'm gonna fall asleep there. Let's go full Steven Yeun note. Are you ready? Woo! I think everyone's ready. So yeah, with all that said, this is the 2024 Night Awards hosted by Christian Knight. Now let's cut to the 5-minute commercial break and return for the 5-song performances and then not give awards until about 2 hours into the ceremony. I'm just messing with you. We got to start with the awards right now. All right, so our very first award of the evening is for Best Supporting Actor. This category recognizes the best male supporting performances of this past year. Obviously, there are more than just 6 phenomenal performances to choose from. However, these are the 6 I decided on. And unfortunately, only one can win the award. Here are the nominees for Best Supporting Actor. Robert De Niro in Killers of the Flower Moon. Robert Downey Jr. in Oppenheimer. Milo Machado Graner in Anatomy of a Fall. Charles Melton in May, December. Mark Ruffalo in Poor Things. And Dominic Sessa in The Holdovers. These are your nominees for Best Supporting Actor. Now, any final predictions? All right. Let's get to it. And the Night Award goes to Robert Downey Jr. in Oppenheimer. Woo! So congratulations, Robert Downey Jr. on your award. And yeah, let's move on to our next award. All right, we're doing the 2 supporting categories in a row this year, which is the first for this ceremony. So our next category is Best Supporting Actress. Any final predictions before we get to the nominees, or we could just go through this award? Best Supporting Actress is a great award. It honors the best female supporting performances of the past year that may have even been better than the lead performances in these respective films. One performance in particular nominated, Lily Gladstone in Killers of the Flower Moon, could even be argued that she was a lead. However, she was nominated in supporting at this award show, so there's that. Anyway, here are the nominees for Best Supporting Actress. Danielle Brooks in The Color Purple, Lily Gladstone in Killers of the Flower Moon, Lily James in The Iron Claw, Rachel McAdams in Are You There, God? It's Me, Margaret, Julianne Moore in May, December, and Divine Joy Randolph in The Holdovers. So yeah, any final predictions before we move on to the winner? If not, let's just get straight to it. These are your nominees for Best Supporting Actress. And the night award goes to Lily Gladstone in Killers of the Flower Moon. Woo! So congratulations, Lily Gladstone, on your win. And we move on to our third category. Already 3 categories in. Jeez. This year saw so many incredible animated films released. Not just for kids, obviously. Animation isn't just for kids. But even the ones that are not as mature as others can still be enjoyed by people of all ages. This is a medium that really deserves more respect because the Oscars continuously disrespect it year after year after year. So yeah, these 5 animated films prove that the medium isn't just for children, it's for everyone, and everyone can love and appreciate animation. So yeah, without further ado, here are the nominees for Best Animated Feature. The Boy and the Heron, Nimona, Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, Suzume, and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem. These are your nominees for Best Animated Feature. So yeah, without further ado, here's our winner. And the night award goes to Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. So congratulations to Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse on its win for Best Animated Feature. And we move on to our next category. Sorry, it kind of feels like I'm speeding through these, but still, I told you it was just going to be giving out awards nonstop. But yeah, documentaries can give us so much information about stuff we haven't known before. Or these 5 are proof of that. About ongoing wars, people's lives, all of that. These documentaries give us insight about these. They educated us, and they maybe made us better people because we woke up to see what's actually going on in the world. So yeah, without further ado, here are the nominees for Best Documentary Feature. 20 Days in Mariupol, American Symphony, Beyond Utopia, Bobby Wine, the People's President, and Still, a Michael J. Fox movie. All right. Yeah, these are the nominees for Best Documentary Feature. And the night award goes to Still, a Michael J. Fox movie. Woo! So congratulations to Still, a Michael J. Fox movie on its win for Best Documentary Feature. And we move on to our 5th category. Makeup and hairstyling can do so much for a movie. They can completely transform the actors. They can make Twitter blaze up because of someone's prosthetic nose. And most of all, they can completely transform the actor into the character that they're playing and the character that they're portraying. And they could make us not even feel like we're watching these actors on screen. They can make us feel like we're just watching the character, or we don't even know who the actor is. Obviously, we still do, but still. The actors' performances can be heavily lifted up because of makeup and hairstyling. Here are the nominees for Best Makeup and Hairstyling. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, Maestro, Poor Things, Priscilla, and Society of the Snow. These are your nominees for Best Makeup and Hairstyling. And the Night Award goes to Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. Woo! So congratulations to Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 on its win for Best Makeup and Hairstyling. And we move on to our next award. Costumes can also do a lot for a movie. They can make the actor completely transform. Same thing, similar to makeup. If you have a great combo of makeup and costumes and hairstyling, you can completely become the character, and they barely even recognize that it's the actor. Here are the nominees for Best Costume Design. Barbie, Killers of the Flower Moon, Napoleon, Poor Things, and Priscilla. All right. All right. Here we go for the winner. And the Night Award goes to Barbie. Woo! So congratulations to Barbie on its win for Best Costume Design, and we move on to our next category. These next two categories are extremely important because they represent the writers. These movies wouldn't be what they are today without the power of the script. Our first of the two honors the scripts that were based off of previously existing material, whether it be a novel, a play, a short film, or a TV show. All of these movies beautifully adapted the source material that they were based off of. Here are the nominees for Best Adapted Screenplay. All of Us Strangers, Are You There, God It's Me, Margaret, Killers of the Flower Moon, Oppenheimer, and Poor Things. These are your nominees for Best Adapted Screenplay. And the Night Award goes to My I See Oppenheimer. Woo! So yeah, congratulations to Oppenheimer on its win for Best Adapted Screenplay. And we move on to our next award for Best Original Screenplay. These honor the scripts that weren't based off of any source material. They were based off of they may be based off of real people, but they weren't based off of any source material, whether it be a novel or a play. These were all original ideas thought up by these amazing writers. Here are the nominees for Best Original Screenplay. Anatomy of a Fall, The Holdovers, The Iron Claw, May December, and Past Lives. All right, these are your nominees for Best Original Screenplay. And the Night Award goes to, let's see, Past Lives. Woo! So congratulations to Past Lives on its win for Best Original Screenplay, and we move on to our next award. Production designers play such an important role in this industry. All the locations you see in these movies, some of them are real, a lot of them are production design. They can make locations look so realistic that it makes it look like they shot at a big mansion. It made it look like they shot the film in a big Barbie house, or maybe a big cruise ship, or Lisbon, or London, or Asteroid City. These are the nominees for Best Production Design: Asteroid City, Barbie, Killers of the Flower Moon, Poor Things, and The Zone of Interest. And the Night Award goes to Poor Things. Woo! So congratulations to Poor Things on its win for Best Production Design. And we move on to our next award. Okay, voice and motion capture performances are extremely important to be recognized because they are amazing, and they barely get recognized they never get recognized by the Academy. They never nominated a voice performance. However, these voice performances were incredible this year. They were emotional. They gave us so emotion. These actors, we didn't see their faces on screen, yet they still managed to give such compelling performances as these amazing characters. This is an award show dedicated to giving animation much respect that it deserves. And with all that said, here are the nominees for Best Voice or Motion Capture Performance. Bradley Cooper in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. Shameik Moore in Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. Chloe Grace Moretz in Nimona. Haley Steinfeld in Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. And Masaki Suda for The Boy and the Heron. These are your nominees for Best Voice or Motion Capture Performance. And the Night Award goes to Haley Steinfeld in Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. So congratulations to Haley Steinfeld on her win for Best Voice or Motion Capture Performance. And we move on to our next award. Action and comic book movies usually never get recognized by the Oscars, except for in visual effects or sound. However, we have an own category dedicated to them because they are super important. They have such amazing stunt work that is super realistic looking. They have amazing visual effects. They have very compelling stories, and they are extremely entertaining. Here are the nominees for Best Action or Comic Book Movie. Godzilla -1. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. John Wick Chapter 4. Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning. And Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. These are your nominees. And the Night Award goes to Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. Woo! So congratulations to Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse on its win for Best Action or Comic Book Movie. And we move on to our next award. International films. These are films that come from all different countries. And they come from a bunch of different languages. They have amazing stories that are compelling, amazing performances, and they can be on the level of the movies we get in America. Here are the nominees for Best International Feature Film. 20 Days of Mario Ball, Anatomy of a Fall, Godzilla -1, Society of the Snow, and The Zone of Interest. These are your nominees. And the Night Award goes to Anatomy of a Fall. So congratulations to Anatomy of a Fall on its win for Best International Feature. And we move on to our next award. Sound. Just hearing that word, you know what it means. Sound. There was a time when movies didn't have sound. Those times were cool and all, but sound really enhanced movies with all the sound effects and, of course, the dialogue. I mean, John Mulaney said himself, like, without sound, we would never have such amazing lines. Like, he was in the Amazon with my mom when she was researching spiders right before she died. Or it's Morbid Time, which is not a real line, but still, it's an amazing line created by fans or haters to Morbius. Sound is an amazing feat for filmmaking, and these 5 movies use sound in the most brilliant ways. Here are the nominees for Best Sound. The Iron Claw, John Wick Chapter 4, Oppenheimer, Society of the Snow, and The Zone of Interest. And the Night Award goes to Oppenheimer. Woo! Yeah, I know. I'm less spaced than the Oscars. I know, but still, congratulations to Oppenheimer on its win for Best Sound, and we move on to our next award. Another important aspect about movies is editing. When an action scene has a million cuts, that's the editing right there. When a movie has two continuous shots, that's the editor stitching all of them together to create invisible cuts. Editing is so important. Without editing, we wouldn't have any of the movies we see today, or any of the movies that are nominated today for any awards tonight. Editing is such an extremely important aspect to movie making. Here are the nominees for Best Film Editing: Anatomy of a Fall, The Iron Claw, John Wick Chapter 4, Oppenheimer, and still a Michael J. Fox movie. And the night award goes to Oppenheimer. Woo! Congratulations to Oppenheimer on its win for Best Film Editing, and we move on to our next award. All right, movies. Another great thing movies can do is they can introduce our next generation of actors. These are the young performers who gave such brilliant performances in 2023, and they have long futures ahead of them. Here are the nominees for Best Young Performer: Joe Bird in Talk to Me, Abby Ryder-Fortson in Are You There, God? It's Me, Margaret, Milo Machado Graner in Anatomy of a Fall, Kala Lane in Wonka, and Madeline Yuna Voiles in The Creator. And the night award goes to Milo Machado Graner in Anatomy of a Fall. Woo! So congratulations to Milo Machado Graner on his win for Best Young Performer. My apologies. And we move on to our next award. Two other great genres, sci-fi and horror movies. Both of these, especially horror movies, get completely overlooked by the Academy. They barely honor them. There are many categories where horror films deserve to be recognized. They have amazing performances, brilliant production design, amazing makeup, phenomenal stunt work, and the Oscars just don't recognize them. This category, though, guarantees that you'll have some great horror films in here, as well as some really amazing sci-fi films that probably do get recognized in Best Visual Effects or Best Sound. Here are the nominees for Best Sci-Fi or Horror Movie: Godzilla Minus One, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, Saw X, Scream 6, and Talk to Me. All right, these are your nominees, and it's time for the winner. And the night award goes to Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. Woo! So congratulations to Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, and it's won for Best Sci-Fi or Horror Movie. May not be a horror film, but it's sci-fi, and it's my favorite film in the lineup, so there's that. But yeah, horror films, they still deserve appreciation. Don't forget that. Best stunts or choreography. Stunts, it's such an important part of the filmmaking process. It's taken so long for them to be recognized. You know what I'm saying? Stunts are amazing. They are brilliant, and they deserve recognition from the Academy and everyone. Because without stunt performers, we wouldn't have the amazing fight sequences we got in John Wick. We wouldn't have all the wrestling scenes in The Iron Claw. We wouldn't have that amazing No Sleep Till Brooklyn action scene in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. We wouldn't have that phenomenal train sequence and that insane motorcycle stunt in Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning. And we wouldn't have Ghostface carrying a shotgun around a bodega or people climbing on ladders to other apartments in Scream 6. Here are the nominees for Best Stunts or Choreography: Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, The Iron Claw, John Wick Chapter 4, Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning, and Scream 6. And the night award goes to John Wick Chapter 4. So congratulations, John Wick Chapter 4 on its win for Best Stunts or Choreography. And we move on to our next award. Cinematography can really enhance the look of a film. All these amazing lens flares you see, all these amazing wide shots, all of that is the cinematography. The phenomenal, striking black and white scenes in any movie you see, that's cinematography. That insane light wide shot with beautiful landscapes, that's cinematography. Cinematography is the way a film is presented, and these 5 films were beautifully presented because of their beautiful cinematography. Here are the nominees for Best Cinematography. I don't know how many times I said cinematography, but still, here are the nominees. John Wick Chapter 4, Oppenheimer, Poor Things, Saltburn, and The Zone of Interest. I bet if Saltburn doesn't win this, it's going to be a murder on the dance floor, am I right? That was such a bad joke, but still. And the night award goes to Poor Things. Woo! So congratulations to Poor Things on its win for Best Cinematography, and we move on to our next award. Without visual effects, these movies wouldn't be as... They would just be a ton of green screen and motion capture suits. However, these amazing artists create beautiful environments, beautiful character designs, and even the practical effects in these movies are groundbreaking. Here are the nominees for Best Special or Visual Effects. The Creator, Godzilla -1, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, Society of the Snow, and Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. These are your nominees. And the night award goes to The Creator. Woo! So I know I'm being less exciting than the Oscars. They gave Godzilla an award, but still, congratulations to The Creator on its win for Best Visual Effects. Comedy or musical movies are represented by the Golden Globes. However, they don't really get recognized. Comedies don't really get recognized by the Academy. Once in a blue moon, they will, but sometimes they don't get recognized at all. Most times. Musicals, if you remake West Side Story, you're guaranteed 7 nominations. If you remake The Color Purple, you get that 1 supporting actress nomination. But still, musicals, they're great. Sometimes they suck. Cats, but still. Here are the nominees for Best Comedy or Musical Movie. Air, Barbie, The Holdovers, Poor Things, and Wonka. And the night award goes to The Holdovers. So congratulations to The Holdovers on its win for Best Comedy or Musical Movie. Similarly to how the Best Young Performer category showcases some of tomorrow's great actors, this category honors some of tomorrow's great filmmakers, directing such beautiful debuts that were relatable, that were a part of existing franchises, and whose work was even acknowledged by the Academy. Here are the nominees for Best First-Time Director. Chloe Dumont for Fair Play, Cord Jefferson for American Fiction, Michael B. Jordan for Creed 3, Danny Filippo and Michael Filippo for Talk to Me, and Celine Song for Past Lives. And the night award goes to Celine Song for Past Lives. Woo! Congratulations to Celine Song on her win for Best First-Time Director, and we move on to our next award. Ensembles can completely carry a film. If the brilliantly acted movies are carried by its ensemble. They all act amazingly aside each other and work as a group to give amazing performances all together in a movie. Here are the nominees for Best Ensemble: Anatomy of a Fall, The Holdovers, The Iron Claw, Oppenheimer, and Poor Things. One of these nominees features one of the best dog performances in recent memory with the amazing legend Messi, and all of these other ones are amazing as well. However, we can only have one winner. And the night award goes to Oppenheimer. Woo! So congratulations to Oppenheimer on its win for Best Ensemble, and we move on to our next award. Score, music and movies. It was a perfect match made for heaven. Don't know if I said that correctly, but still. Scores and songs can completely enhance a film, and you can, if they are really amazing, you can barely even separate them. We're starting with the scores. A beautiful movie score can give you wonder, it can make you scared, it can make you sad, it can make you happy, it can make you mad, and it can make you waiting. It can make you eager to see what happens next. Here are the nominees for Best Original Score: The Boy and the Heron, Oppenheimer, Poor Things, Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, and The Zone of Interest. And the night award goes to. Let's do it together. Ready? We're gonna hum the music. Can you hear the music? I think you guessed it. The night award goes to Oppenheimer. Congratulations to Oppenheimer on its win for Best Original Score, and we move on to Best Original Song. Whenever a great song becomes a part of the right movie, you can barely separate the two. You can't think of My Heart Will Go On without thinking of Titanic. You can't think about you can't think about any songs from Cats without differentiating them from Cats, even though they're not original. Still, you can't think about RRR without thinking about Naatu Naatu, like a match made from heaven. Here are the nominees for Best Original Song. Only 2 films are nominated here. However, these songs were all brilliant. So the nominees are Am I Dreaming from Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, Calling from Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, Hummingbird from Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, I'm Just Ken from Barbie, and What Was I Made For from Barbie. And the night award goes to I'm Just Ken. Anywhere else I'd be a 10. Is it my destiny to live and die a life of blonde fragility? You're right. The night award goes to I'm Just Ken from Barbie. Congratulations to I'm Just Ken for winning this award. And we move on to the final 4 categories. Are you guys ready to see who wins these final 4 categories? I think you guys are. So let's do it. We're on to Best Actor. Best Actor honors the best lead performances by men in 2023. These 6 performances were all amazing, vulnerable, transformative, and impactful. Here are the nominees for Best Actor: Bradley Cooper in Maestro. I bet saying that just imploded film Twitter. Zac Efron in The Iron Claw. Paul Giamatti in The Holdovers. Cillian Murphy in Oppenheimer, Andrew Scott in All of Us Strangers, and Teo Yu in Past Lives. These are your nominees. And the night award goes to Cillian Murphy in Oppenheimer. Woo! So congratulations to Cillian Murphy on his win for Best Actor. And we move on to Best Actress. Pretty much all the stuff I said about Best Actor is true of Best Actress. This category honors the best lead performances by women in 2023. These performances were all very impactful. They were emotional. They were funny. They were vulnerable. They were impactful. They were transformative. I pretty much probably already said a few of these, but still, amazing performances. is such a diverse range. We have a musical performance, dramas, comedy, all of it nominated in this category. Biopic performances. Here are the nominees for Best Actress. Fantasia Barrino in The Color Purple. Sandra Hüller in Anatomy of a Fall. Greta Lee in Past Lives. Carey Mulligan in Maestro. Natalie Portman in May December. And Emma Stone in Poor Things. And the night award goes to Emma Stone in Poor Things. So congratulations to Emma Stone on her win for Best Actress for Poor Things. And we move on to our final two categories. We're almost there. We're on the Best Director. This category honors the amazingly directed films and the directors behind them. All of these directors put their distinct vision to make these beautiful movies. Here are the nominees for Best Director. Sean Durkin for The Iron Claw. Jonathan Glazer for The Zone of Interest. Yorgos Lanthimos for Poor Things. Christopher Nolan for Oppenheimer. Celine Song for Past Lives. And Justine Triet for Anatomy of a Fall. Any final predictions on who's going to win? Any final predictions? I think we're ready. And the night award goes to Christopher Nolan for Oppenheimer. So congratulations to Christopher Nolan on your win for Best Director. And it's hard to believe it, but we made it to Best Picture. Any final predictions on who's going to win Best Picture? These 10 films all connect with us in one way or another. They come from a variety of different genres, including one film from the medium of animation. However, this lineup contains superhero films, action films, comic book films, comedies, dramedies, and that's it. International film. We have an international film nominated with Anatomy of a Fall. Amazing film. Here are the nominees for Best Picture. Anatomy of a Fall, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, The Holdovers, The Iron Claw, John Wick Chapter 4, Killers of the Flower Moon, Oppenheimer, Past Lives, Poor Things, and Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. And then, in the moment you've all been waiting for, the night award goes to La La Land. La La Land won. What? Oh my god. Wait, no, the real winner was Moonlight. Yeah, Moonlight won Best Picture, everybody. Moonlight won. Congratulations to Moonlight. I'm messing with you. I'm messing with y'all. Moonlight didn't win Best Picture. I have to do this one more time. I'm sorry. I have to do it one more time. My eyes see Oppenheimer. Oppenheimer wins Best Picture. Woo! Yeah, Oppenheimer won, and I briefly became Al Pacino for a second. So yeah. We have officially wrapped up the 2024 Night Awards. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Congratulations to all the nominees and the winners, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.